it's incredibly common to find yourself in a situation where you need to iterate over a list of information and do something with it. Process it in some way, manipulate it in some way, print it somewhere. It's very common, right? So in JavaScript, there is a built-in function that lets you map or iterate over an array and then do something with it. So let's take a array, for example, called plans. And this is a plans array where each element is an object that has the name of the plan and the price of the plan. We want to show this on a web page. And before we do that, we want to reformat the price value so that it has a $sign in front of it, turning it into a string. So how can we do that? Well, all arrays in JavaScript have this map function built into them as a method, and that's what we're going to take advantage of. So let's create a new array called formatted plans, and we're going to take advantage of the map function. And what the map function does is it takes in a callback, so another function that allows you to transform the information on an element by element basis. So plans.map, and we're going to open up the braces there, and we're going to start creating an arrow function. Now, I did a different video in this series where I talk about what arrow functions are. So if you're interested, the link to that will be in the description. So let's go ahead and open up that arrow function. And the map function allows us to basically have the value of any given element in this function, which I'm going to call plan. And then we're going to open up our function here, and we want to change the value of price so that it has a $sign in it. So in this case, what I can do is I can return a new object because we don't want to change the original one. And we're going to first copy in, using the spread operator, the original plan information. And then we're going to change the price using the template literal functionality in JavaScript. So that's opening up the backticks. We're going to add that $sign first, and then another $sign and curly braces to be able to pull in the information plan.price. And now, if I go ahead and I console log out formatted plans, and I open that up, you can see that price is actually a string now, and it has the $sign in front of it. Now, we did that really quickly, and we used a bunch of different types of JavaScript functionality, all of which I've covered in this series at some point. So we looked at functions, we looked at arrow functions right here, we looked at what the spread operator is, and we even used a template literal. There is a video for all of those concepts, and I'll have links to all of that in the description. The map function is really useful when you want to create a new array of some kind that is going to have the same number of elements as an original array. So if you wanted to, for some reason, iterate over an array and get rid of the economy object in there in the middle, map is not the right function to use. Instead, you would want to use a different function called filter. But if you want to have the same number of elements in an array and you want to do something with it, whether that means changing the original array or making a new array out of it like we did right here, map is going to be your best friend.